Managing your short-term rental. Discounts. Early on, you must formulate a friends and family price that is the bare minimum that you are okay with, since you aren't paying a commission to your management company. And hopefully, you're going to get a lot of social media exposure, which is likely worth it. Also, you'll need to prod your friends and family for feedback. You are lowering the price in order to get their feedback to help improve your short-term rental. Now, you may even exchange a stay with your attorney or CPA in lieu for services rendered. Technically, you need to report this as taxable income. But never give your rental away for free. There needs to be a fair exchange. Therefore, I'm going to defer you to the famous money speech by Francisco d'Ancona in the epic book Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand.
You know, money cannot buy happiness. True words were never spoken. We're no longer chasing the almighty dollar. Our ideals are higher than profit. Instead of the aristocracy of money, we have
the aristocracy of pull. I mean, now it's about influence, but you knew that already.
What I know is that you need to learn some manners.
You ever doubted that money was the root of all evil? There's your proof.
Oh, so you think money's the root of all evil? Have you ever asked yourself what's the root of money? Money is a tool that allows us to trade with one another. Your goods for mine, your efforts for mine. The keystone of civilization. Having money is not the measure of a man. What matters is how he got it. If he produced it by creating value, then his money is a token of honor.
Look who's talking about honor.
But if he's taken it from those who produce, then there is no honor. You're simply a looter.
Signor d'Ancona, we all know that money is made by the strong at the expense of the weak.
What kind of strength are you talking about? The power to create value? Or the ability to manipulate? To extort money in backroom deals? To exercise pull?
All right. Just leave.
Okay. When money ceases to be the tool by which men deal with one another, then men become the tools of men. Blood, whips, chains, or dollars, take your choice. There is no other. And your time is running out.
D'Ancona. I want to speak to you.
Mr. Reardon, to whom do you think I was speaking? Tell me, do you own any d'Ancona Global Commodity stock?
No.
Good. Most everyone else in this room does, and they deserve to.
What are you talking about?
There was a fire at the d'Ancona ore docks in Valparaiso tomorrow morning. In unrelated events, the d'Ancona mines were buried under rock slides. That's tomorrow, too.
Why would you do that?
Money's the root of all evil. So I just got tired of being evil.
You may want to watch that a few times to let it sink in. Every short-term rental owner that I know does last-minute discounts when they have openings. Now, don't go too low and know your bottom dollar. I have no problem turning down a ridiculous offer, but I do it in a way to nudge them to get them to my number because I choose to stand firm on my pricing. Always let them spit out the first price. That is the rule number one with all negotiations. Never give the first price yourself. Always let them do it. You want to get them north, not at your minimum, and explain to them that you have a friends and family price that you simply cannot offer it to them less than you offer the property to your family and friends, and they'll understand that. Now, you could also bluff and say that you had another inquiry, but their offer was more in line with regular pricing. You also can say, I have to consult with my wife first, but if I get another offer, I'm going to have to take that. Again, nudge them towards anything above your friends and family pricing. What I've noticed is that some people are looking for a much better home than they can typically afford. Therefore, they may not be the guests that you want. If they have the money, they may just be looking for a discount. Therefore, they may ask for 10 to 20% off. But if they're asking for a 50% discount, then usually they're looking for the vacation of a lifetime that they simply just can't afford. So use rule number 2, stall. Let them sweat. Use the I need to run it by my spouse first. Let them wait several hours or overnight to the next day. Chances are they don't want to wait any more last minute than they have to, and they want your house. Now, you can also hit Facebook groups for people looking for a last minute vacation and offer a discount there, or just simply lower your VRBO price for a last minute booking. Now, I need to be careful here because this part is sketchy, rather unethical. You can move a booking off of VRBO or Airbnb and book direct. This way you can negotiate a little bit more and it'll save them the booking fees. But morally, this is wrong because you met them on that platform and now you're taking business away from that platform. Worst is if you are ever caught, you will not only lose your premier status, but you may even lose your chance to stay booking on that platform. So it's really not worth it. Now, since you cannot exchange emails or phone numbers, you may have to tell them the property name and try to search for it to find your website. Again, I urge you to use care because it may not be worth it if you lose the ability to be listed on that platform or get delisted as a premier host. I believe you should start working on your direct bookings as soon as possible. The less reliance you have on the platforms such as Airbnb and VRBO, the better. You never know what may happen, and you want to always book direct because you get to keep more of that money. You also have more of the control. So again, I'm going to refer back to owner reservations, OwnerRez, because it does provide you all the tools that you need to start booking on your own. We discussed the travel insurance for the guest, the damage protection, but they also offer the widgets for your website so that people can book directly from your website. And most importantly, they have DocuSign embedded in it. It'll automate the process to have guests signing your rental agreement, which will help solidify legally that transaction. They also integrate with different payment providers so that they can book with a credit card. Now, I hate paying the merchant fees, which can be anywhere from 3 upwards of 5% with American Express. I also hate chargebacks too. Now, a good thing with OwnerRez is that you can embed a 3% management fee to handle the credit card charges. Because if you think about it, if you're doing, say, $250,000 a year worth of business via credit card, that's going to end up being about $10,000 a year. That's a chunk of change. Now, another thing you can do, and this works primarily for bookings that are months ahead, not something that's last minute. Have them FedEx a check or preferably a cashier's check. And then this way, you don't have to worry about a 3% fee and you can pass that savings on to them. Also, you don't have to worry about any kind of chargebacks. Now, again, you're going to want this a couple months ahead of time, but if it clears through your bank, it's going to be okay. So that's one way of keeping the costs down and protecting yourself. Also, since you are booking direct, you'll need to make sure that you have all the information from the guest that you need, and don't forget to automate the emails, the 4 contacts that you provide to them. Again, all the information that's in the VRBO welcome guide, for instance, Wi-Fi, passwords, your gate codes, your door codes, your garbage collection dates, etc., that should already be in the PDF that you're sending in contact number 3. It'll also be on the Nix Play device that you have playing inside of your home.